Hey, what's going on, guys? 1-4 here with a gear video for you guys. This is the Allwin AOR1 combat set. I'm going to review the pants first and then the shirt. So if you are interested in only the shirt, or if you're just feeling fancy, you can use your little sneak preview window down there on the slider and skip ahead if you need to. But I wanted to preface this by saying that I've been trying to get into an AOR1 set lately, and it's been an uphill battle, to say the least. I purchased an FFI AOR2 set off of the DevT6 forum, and it came in a size large, and I was like, Chinese sizing, I should probably get an XL, but I'm like, you know what, the price is right, roll the dice, and if it doesn't fit, you can always just sell it on eBay. So I ordered them, they came in, they didn't fit, they were very tight, and so I looked like an AOR2 sausage walking around my apartment. Not a good look. So I was like, forget it, I'm going to get rid of them. And that was when a friend of mine who lives over on the eastern side of Michigan was like, hey, I'm looking to get an AOR2 because it works a lot better in Michigan than AOR1, obviously. So I'm getting rid of my AOR1 set. It's an Allwin size large. And I was like, hey, I heard that Allwin does Western sizing, so maybe I should check it out. So I traded. These came in the mail today. They did not fit. AOR1 sausage mode. Not a good look. So I'm going to be getting rid of these. I'll be selling them. If any of you crazy cats are interested, PM me and we can work something out. But this listing will be put up across many different forums. Now, I'll start by reviewing the pants and the shirts, what I like and what I don't like. And then I'll kind of wax poetic for a few minutes about Replica gear in general and my thoughts. So that will be probably like the last 3 minutes of the video. Just fair warning. Now, I'm going to launch right into it from top to bottom as per usual. Now, starting up top, we have nice wide belt loops. I would also like to say that the pattern on this is darker than it appears in this video right now. This kind of cream color right here is more of a light tan. So when you're buying these, if you want to get a really accurate looking AOR1 set, I really think that the Allwin is, in reality, besides the toy soldier, of course, the only true option. Moving on, now these are modeled after the AC Cries, and so they have, if I can get it open one-handed, this is a good thing because it's a nice tough Velcro. They have this nice long strip here for adjusting your waist, all right, with the Velcro enclosure. So you really have about, all in all, about 4 inches of wiggle room there. Unlike the FFIs, this comes with a YKK zipper. Unlike the FFIs that have a button like BDU type deal there, and so that's something that I really like about Cry pants in general. And this pant is modeled after the ACs, like I said, and so you'll see the same design really. Nothing too different from what you've seen online. You know, it features these 2 small pockets up front that inside have adjustments for the knee pads. Now, around the knee pads is some stretchy material. It's not real. I think it's called DuraStretch that's on the Cries. It's something else, and to be frank, it really doesn't stretch too much on these pants. However, it's darker and it's closer to how the real Cries look. The knee pads, these are the Replica knee pads. These did not come with these. These came with the FFIs, but I was hanging on to them for a friend. He doesn't want them anymore, so I'm selling them. These are not good. You should replace these with real Cry knee pads. These are hard plastic. You don't want hard plastic. The Cries have a rubberized exterior that grips a lot better. Please stop doing the cool guy knee slide into cover. It's all right. We get it. You like active valor. Please, you know, can we all move on with our tactical lives now? Thank you. Guys like that. Now, down towards the bottom of the pant, we have the pocket that first showed up on the ACUs. Now, this is great if you want to throw a magazine in there. I keep a monocular in mine personally. It's a good, useful little pocket. And then down at the bottom, the Velcro cinch for getting this nice and tapered around the top of your boot. Okay. Now around back, straighten it out here. stretchy material in the arse area. However, this, like I said, this stuff doesn't really stretch, so I guess it's kind of just there for looks. 2 standard back pockets and a big cargo pocket on the side. Nothing really to write home about. You know, when it comes to the AOR1 replica sets, Allwin generally, besides the toy soldier, is the best option. So, and I'll get into that more, but for now, let's review the shirt. Stay tuned. Right, so here we are with the combat shirt. This will be quick because, you know, I have numerous combat shirt reviews on the on this channel. Now, from the sole perspective of this being an Allwin shirt, it's cut like a Cry AC shirt, as you can see from the pockets. The YKK zipper up on the neck is nice and smooth. Collar is nice and high. Middle shell reminds me of my 511 shirt. It's not like the Cry AC shirt that's kind of like rougher. It's a little bit more, it's more soft. It's more t-shirt feeling. And like I said, it reminds me of my 511. Velcro enclosures down on the sleeves. Nothing really beyond that worth writing home about. I want to speak to you guys briefly about a few things. Number one, this Allwin set, it's good. All right, it's a good set. The BDU material, it feels like real ripstop. I mean, it is real ripstop, but it feels as not quite as good as like my mil-spec stuff, but it'll definitely work for you. This is, if you don't want to fork out for the toy soldier stuff, which is really expensive. I mean, it's worth it. I mean, Special Ops M4 talks about how his toy soldier pants and his Cry pants are like virtually the same. All right. So there's that to consider. But if you don't want to shell out for the toy soldier, then Allwin is your best option as far as AOR1 and AOR2 are concerned. They're the most accurate reproductions. Now, there's something that I wanted to mention concerning replica gear. I was at Operation Red Dawn 3 yesterday in Illinois, and I saw obviously a lot of people. There were 500 people in attendance, which, in my opinion, for a place like CPX Paintball is about 350 too many. But with that type of population, what I saw a lot of was replica gear. I saw a lot of AOR1 replica, a lot of AOR2, and a lot of multicam. And I just have to say, with the multicam especially, just stop. Just stop buying this Chinese crap. It's shit. There are so many reviewers on YouTube that will get their TMC or Emerson set and will gush about it for 10 minutes about, this is the greatest thing ever. I needed this for my SF loadout. I needed this for my SEAL loadout, whatever. And they won't be objective and they won't tell the truth. I'm not saying they're intentionally trying to deceive anyone. I think that just the excitement of getting something new distracts them from the fact that these items are not well made. The multicam especially, just stop. You don't have to have the cool guy Cry cut pants. Just buy a pair of true specs. It's okay. Buy a pair of propers. They're closer to the Cries, to the real Cries, than this Chinese stuff because they're actually made with Cry material. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, some of these pants I saw yesterday were atrocious. Just bad. Way too green, blotchy, they look cheaply made. And there's no reason why any of us shouldn't look good, you know? So when it comes down to it, same thing goes with AOR1. I saw some guys out there and some stuff. It was like, like these AOR1 TMC 6094s, in real life, when you see them in front of your face, they're pink. I mean, they're pink. If you're trying to get into AOR1 and you don't want to spend the money on the toy soldier, you don't want to troll around eBay endlessly looking for good deals on gear, and you certainly don't want to pay $600 for a pair of AOR1 pants alone, then you have to go Allwin for it to look good. Forget about accuracy, forget about continuity, forget about your seal impression. I'm saying just to look good, to look presentable, go with the Allwin and get fly gear. Everything else, throw it in a volcano. It's not worth your money at all. It looks awful. Awful, awful. You know, Fly they have enough sense to use real crye material for their multicam, and then with the AOR1, like, it looks damn good. Like next to Faro and other and LBT and Eagle and other good brands, it holds its own. So there's that. So heaven forbid, some airsofters might have to, you know, actually engage in some self-discipline and save and do the right thing in order to look good, rather than trying to cheat and buying some gear that just looks like it just doesn't look good at all. So don't shoehorn your way into quality gear. You know, either you can afford it or you can't. There's no dishonor in not being able to afford it. It's fine. Just take what you can, one step at a time, and just don't buy shit. That's all I ask. I'm so tired of seeing young guys in particular get bamboozled by these Chinese who doctor the images of their BDU sets and say, look at how good our AOR1 looks. Look at how good our AOR2 looks. Look, here it is next to the real AOR2. Doesn't it look great? And then when you get it, it's like, this isn't even what I ordered. This isn't even what I ordered. This looks more like Woodland Marpat. I mean, this has been going on for a long time. We should, as consumers, we should insist on a good product. All right, that's the end of my rant. Either you buy the real thing, either you save and you spend the money on the real thing, or you buy a Toy Soldier replica, or you buy Allwin, or you just ignore the pattern altogether. Just ignore it. You don't have to wear it. Nobody's going to think you're a goob for not having the slickest AOR1 set. Who cares? Just play the sport and have fun and look good while you're doing it. All right? Say no to the lesser brands. Just ignore them. A $60 multicam set is not worth your money. It's going to look like shit when it comes here. Trust me. That's all I got to say. You know, stay with it out there and keep your heads up. We're all going to make it, bruh. Take it easy.